Hello guys, what you see here is a simple 16x2 LCD, and we have interfaced it to MSP432 board, and this is commonly used combination by many guys. The students worldwide use MSP432 regularly, we know that, and it is being taught in many universities as well. So you can see here we have interfaced JHD16 to a LCD, and we have used the breakout pins of MSP432, and we'll also show sample code that we have used that is available over the internet. You can use it as well. We'll just explain what we are doing here so that you can experiment with this. Yeah, it's a sample code that we have been talking. So you have many resources over internet, and you can use any of them to build your code and then dump onto the MSP432. So the main things that we have to see here is to the LCD, we can send two commands. One is either data or the command. So what is meant by data? What is meant by command? So data means what we are doing is basically you are sending something. Like example, we have seen way to know flashing, right? So this is nothing but the data. Command is nothing but example you have displayed something and then you want to display something like way to know on first line, and then you want to erase it and again display some other like example YouTube or something on that line. So in that case you have to clear the display because you have to clear that line and then display something big. So that means you are giving a command. So to put it, we are either giving command or the display. So and one more scenario what we have to see is, if you see the 2x16 LCD, you generally have a 8-bit interface, right? 8-bit parallel interface, D0 to D7 parallel bit interface. So you can use the full interface or you can also use a nibble. Nibble means 4-bit, where you can use D4 to D7 or D0 to D3 based on your connectivity. So when we say use, we are saying that you are going to interface to your microcontroller using those lines. So to start here, as we mentioned, this is one of the code which is available over the internet. You can just browse it, and MSP432 has a number of resources over the internet. You can just write out here. We just defined register select, read write and enable using a macro, and then there are various function declarations. So the first thing is the delay, and then nibble, right? This is what we are talking. So as we are going to interface only 4-bit LCD from the MSP432, so we are going to use the nibble right here, and then command, data, and LCD initialization. So when we enter the main, the first thing what we do is LCD initialization, and if you go here, so you have set the direction of port 4 to output. So that is the first thing, and then there is initialization sequence that is mentioned. So based on your LCD, check the particular manufacturer to see what need to be done. But first thing, very simple thing with these 2x16 LCDs, generally we use 2 lines and 5x7 matrix for each character, and basically we need to move the cursor, we need to clear the screen, and then we also need to have the cursor blinking. So these are the basic commands. So based on that we do initialize. So initialization sequence is straightforward, and then post initialization your display is ready to go. So one major thing most of the engineers do falter here is these delays. So based on the clock that you are using, your clock configuration, ensure that you have proper delays. So example, if you the same code which you have here might not work if you are using a different microcontroller than MSP432. So you have to slightly adjust those delays based on the clock frequencies. Okay, so that is what we have to keep in mind. And then that uh, once initialization is done, in the loop, what we are trying to do is we are just trying to first clear the display by giving a command, and then we are pushing the data. So if you see command and uh, write command and data functions, you can see we are just trying to write a nibble. So we are writing the first nibble, and then the upper nibble first, and then lower nibble next. And we are giving some delay based on this. These are all data sheet related things. So based on the command, so you need to have the delay set up. So this we need to be careful. And then pushing the data, again we are just trying to write the upper nibble first and then the lower nibble, and then display is just you're just trying to use a for loop inside. So you can also use timer based delays if you are a pro. And if you are just starting up, try with these kind of things. So, and then in a nibble write, you can see here the data and the control is separated, and then we are pushing out the things onto port 4. So how we have configured is so the port configurations. If you see, basically the port 4 is what we are using here, 4.0, 4.1, 4.2 for register, select, read, write, and enable. And then we are using the D0 to D7 for the next bits, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So 4 bits are basically 4 port pins are required for interfacing the LCD. So very simple. So we have also seen people like using the entire 8-bit. That's the standard configuration that they use. You can use nibble. So based on your needs, you can just try out different configurations. Resources are not limited. There are a number of resources, as we mentioned. So just try it out. So what we are going to do is we are just going to try this on different microcontrollers and see how it is going to work. Thanks for watching the video. If you like it, please share with others. Please subscribe to our channel. Thank you.